Hello everyone, welcome to the webinar. This is Hudayfa again, and I'm excited to present today's topic to you, customizing Bitrix24 to fit in your business needs and your workspace requirements. Today is our 11th webinar in the English webinar series. So that means this is like 4 months so far, 5 months. Yeah. So 5 months so far of bi-weekly webinars. I hope you are enjoying the journey as much as we do. And I hope also you're catching on the follow-up emails that we send to you after these webinars, because in every webinar, the team takes it out and publish it as a blog, like turn it into an article, add the video recording itself and publish it to the website and send it by email. So I hope you're enjoying that as well. And you can find your way to access these resources. I know it can be a little bit tricky these days to access resources outside the social media. Everybody is online on social, so that's why I just wanted to bring this up to you. So if you're facing any problem with accessing previous recorded webinars or seeing these blogs that I'm referring to, please drop us a message in the comment, in the chat, or send us an email, and we will show you the way to that. Okay, so today we are going to discuss Bitrix24 customization. Now, why this is important first? What does it mean, and then why it's important? Okay, customizing Bitrix24 to your liking. When we talk about customizing Bitrix24, we refer here to two things. Okay, the interface, which is how you can find things or where to go to find things around, how to go around, just around the system, and then the technicality, which is the functions that you need to develop maybe inside, or to enhance, or to change, or to amend, to configure, right? Again, to fit in or to suit your needs. In today's webinar, I will show you the possibilities, like what can be customized, changed, what are the like, where to start, okay? But I want you to keep in mind also that customizing to a deeper level, that requires something we call business analysis and system analysis before you get into customizing or changing or updating or maybe developing new solutions inside Bitrix24. So we will not tap into that part, but I just want you, but of course we will refer to it so that you understand the big picture on how you can, sit down with your team, do some analysis, brainstorming, discussions, and then determine what are the functions that you need and how these functions can fit inside Bitrix and how they can work together. By the way, this is something we regularly do with our clients. In fact, every project in our workflow and overflows starts with a business and system analysis meeting to understand and make sure that we're developing the right solutions for you. Okay, so let me share my screen. Today I will share, just to make it easy. First, the slides, the entire screen, just to make it easier. The entire screen will make it easy, that is for sure. Okay, there we go. I will need to sneak to the chat. Please let me know if you can see my screen. And by the way, if any of our team is with us in this webinar, please text me if you can see and hear me clearly. Okay, excellent, thank you. But back to the slides here then. So, as usual, all right, Bitrix24, we started these webinars with presenting Bitrix24 as a workspace. So this is the keyword, all right, the workspace. Because now when we are customizing Bitrix24, I want to think of it as a workspace. It's literally like you are stepping into your office space, okay, the place where you do your work, meet with your colleagues and co-workers, and you work, all right? That is your workspace. So when you step into that workspace and you want to customize it, right? You want to change I don't know, like we want to add extra rooms, or maybe you want to change the settings, or you want to change the place where you keep the documents, the archive, or you want to change the reception, something, right? That's literally you are changing the workspace environment, but the physical workspace environment. So what we are talking about here today is doing the same, but in the virtual workspace environment, which is Bitrix24. I always start with this analogy because it just makes it simple and easy to understand how Bitrix24 can fit and work, and just to get our thinking or our head straight about what to expect with Bitrix24. So Bitrix24 is a workspace, and today's webinar is about what we can customize in this workspace. Okay, now as usual, also we know that Bitrix24 has multiple tools inside one platform, inside one login, right? One application, one business application. So you have CRM, you have projects and tasks, sites and stores, collaboration, HR, Copilot, and each of these main modules, it has sub-tools, sub-tasks, elements, a lot of stuff inside the Bitrix24 in general as a tool, all right? Now, it takes time, of course, to comprehend and understand and go through everything inside Bitrix24, but we need to start with the main things, the basics, okay? Now, let me go to the demo account here, and again, please let me know if you can hear and see, and okay, if there is no interruptions in my streaming today. Okay, so this is a demo account. Forget about what you see here, these cards and this site. Just when you open Bitrix24, it should be something like, I don't know, it will take you to the feed, let's say, all right? This is what you will see. So in the feed section, or in the streams, in Bitrix24, that's where you can see, or you know what, let me open the other account, because I wanted to see something like really active. Okay, this is our account. So to the left part here, you can see a menu. That's the left menu. And once you click on any of these menu items, it will take you to the respective place, right? That's one thing we need to customize. To the right part here, we can see here some chat. Okay, these pop-up of chats. We can see here a notification, reminder or something, and when you open it, it gives you the notification in the system of what's going on. And you can see here some other kind of chat also. We will talk about it. To the top left, to the top right, you can see your profile here. I think I haven't clicked in, so this is a good idea to click in. And again, now I'm working. Okay, that's profile, general information about you, your numbers, and so on. Okay. And then to the, if you scroll up to the top window, you will see another menu, okay, related to the left menu. So now this menu here is related to calendar. Sorry. Now, because I'm on calendar, I can see this menu. For example, if I move to feed, I don't know, there is some news here in the feed. Maybe we don't want to show it. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is the feed here. And then I see here some other menu related to feed. And then email and so on, a signature and so on. All right. So you got the idea. There are some functionalities here, or let's say some menu items to the left part, and then some items to the right, and then at the top. Okay. And then there is little sandwich icon here that gives us more functions. If you click on it, it will just, widen or minimize the menu item beneath it. Okay. That's generally where we go from in this spot. Okay. All right. Now, to the left menu items itself here, if you scroll down, also you will see a menu here that shows, sorry, that shows, or let's say that displays show all. So if you click on show all, it will show more things. Okay, a lot of stuff here. All right, other things, too much things. Okay, now don't get overwhelmed here, because this is all customizable, and I will explain the story right here. I'll explain the story. Then you can click on hide, and then it will just hide it back again. Okay. Now these items here can be changed in terms of like order. So for example, if you want to have your feeds up like so maybe you can just drag it and drop it up. Okay. If the calendar is more important as well, you can just keep it in the top. The web mail, all right, I can keep it in the top. These are some projects, I can keep it in the top. Well, this is a custom solution, by the way. It's called marketing projects. Again, that's a different story, but we will somehow cover how it works. Okay, or what it is, in fact, and how it can work for you. Okay, if there are items I don't want to keep seeing here, I can hide them. So if I can, like, if I click on show all and GPT-3 mini, for example, let me hide that. Booking, I'm not using it, so let me hide that. E-signature, we use it. Flows, not using it, let me hide that. Automations, I'm not using it in here, so let me hide that. Bitrix projects, I want to keep it up. Work group is fine. Scrum, not using it, hide it. For example, I'm just, showing, collabs, maybe can go here, and then hide. So now I have customized the lift menu item, okay? And then in the settings here, if I go to the settings bar, you will see Bitrix24 settings, messenger settings, primary tool, invite users, lift menu, configure, add, and so on. And then you can reset or set my menu as default for everyone. Like, for example, if you like this, and this is what you want, let's say, to be for everyone, simply from the settings, if you are an admin, you can set the menu like so for everyone. Okay, fine. And back to the settings. So I want to start with Bitrix24 settings. This is again another element that need to be customized when you start with Bitrix. So if you click here, you will see here the tools that you want to activate, or it's say that you have activated in Bitrix24. So if you're not using it, you can simply hide it. Like, for example, if you're not using site and store, just boom, click, and then disappear. It's not active anymore there, so it will not distract you or distract your team. BI Builder, same story. So any of these tools, these are like main menu tools. You can hide them if you're not using them, okay? And you can hide sub-items. Like, for example, I don't use the absent chart, so just click and hide it. Not using the login history, again, hide it and so on. This function will no longer be, let's say, deactivated. In fact, it's not like hiding, but it's deactivating. In collaboration, you can hide or deactivate whatever you like, okay? And so on, okay. That's in tools part. If you go to My Bitrix here, so in My Bitrix, that's where you customize how the company looks like. So the name of the company, the logo, you can upload your logo here so that can show up right in the top. And then Bitrix address, which is the URL to use to log in. And by the way, keep in mind that this address, once you choose it, it is permanent. So it's not easy, in fact, to change it. Well, yeah, you can talk to the support to help to change it for you, but it's a complicated process because it's better to, once you change it or once you do it the first time, you do it right. Default theme, if you want to apply default theme and so on. So these are like general static, or let's say customization of the look and feel of Bitrix, okay? And then there's something cool here, which is the start page. So you can customize, let me show you something. You can edit this and customize a start page, like when you log into Bitrix or when you go to the home page of Bitrix, you can customize how the main, like where to start from here. So you can customize and add some features, some items here for the team, like dashboards, birthdays coming up, access to CRM right away, and so on. So this is a quick start page, so you can make it as the beginning or the start of your Bitrix, okay? And you can add more widgets from the left here. It's like if you are building a website, so you can see it like so. and then publish it. Okay. Whoa, back. Let me go to calendar, then settings, then yeah, let's continue from here. Okay, so that's the start page. This is where you can edit it and then publish it. And then communication. Well, this is allowing broadcast to feed, so all employees can share something in the feed. So you can say yes or no, or maybe you can say, I only need the head of departments, or I need only certain employees to be able to publish to the feed. You can do that, okay? Chat. You can also allow everyone to post in the general chat. So you can say, okay, I have a general chat. Every Bitrix account comes default with a general chat, which is like a group for all employees. You can disable that function so that every team members or group of employees, they have their own respective chat. There is no general chat. You can do that. And again, these are further customizations into that. Okay. And then there is a general channel. There is a difference between channel and chat. The channel is like the news channel, where you post some announcements for the whole team, but the general chat is a chat. Again, not a channel. And then the drive, you can also do some customizations in the drive, like for example, to save versions of documents. Like when you upload a document, Word document, let's say, into your drive, and you want to save the versions, like different versions of each document for each edit. So if I edited something, then some other colleagues edited something, and another colleague edited something, and so on. So how many entries you want to keep, so that you can go back to in history for each document. Again, these are some other customizations in the chat. You can, on the drive, the Bitrix drive, that you can apply. Employees, how they look like. Okay, default address region, then default phone country, name, first, second, and so on. Invitations, who can invite who, and so on. Other tools. The widgets, some more, let's say, further customization into the look and feel of the employee details and records inside Bitrix. Automations. If you want to allow workflows in the CRM and the SPA, that's again another advanced thing, but just good to look into it. SPAs, it is referred to Smart Process Automation, which is a solution that you can design inside Bitrix24 to handle certain automations or records or applications. I will show you an example of that in the course of our webinar today. Company details, that's where we add the company details, like the name, the VAT number, the bank details, the address, and all that stuff. So this is like when you sign a document, or when you, let's say, process some transaction or invoicing or something from Bitrix. This is like the official document, the official company details here. Business hours. Okay. From which time to which time, what are the holidays, and so on. The general data protection rules, the compliance with that, all that's fine. Security, this is to enable two-factor authentication for all employees. So when they log into Bitrix, they should receive an OTP and so on. This is a blacklist. Okay, forget about it. So this is a blacklist of IP addresses that you can block for security, Other settings, mail, to track the opening, like when someone opened the email or clicked and so on. So you track it and so on. Maps and so on. Okay. And then Copilot preferences. This is, again, if you want to allow Copilot to be used in feed or not, in tasks or not, and so on. And then what is the like the model, the GPT model that you want it to be used. If you want to connect your own model or get another model from Marketplace, you can do that as well. If you want just to use this free one from Bitrix, all works the same as well. Again, this is further customization of Copilot, which is the AI model in Bitrix24. So this customization refers to the text. These are for the images. If you want to, again, it is using DALL-E 3. If you want to use another model, you can get from the Marketplace. Videos and calls, again. There is also another model here, which is audio call, again from GPT-4 for processing calls, transcribing, and so on. Same story in chat, website, and flows, all the same thing. Okay, so this is what we found from settings here. So we click on settings and then Bitrix24 settings. These are the tools. All right, that's another area of customization that we need to look into again to determine what are the tools that we want to keep, not to keep, and so on. Right? Okay. Okay. Now, think of it. Let me bring in my face back again here too. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So think of it as this. Bitrix24 is like, as we mentioned at the beginning of the webinar, is like your workspace, right? Like your physical workspace. So you want to change things in the workspace. This is the same story you do it in the physical one, like changing a door, changing meeting room location, something like that. Okay, changing the decoration, I don't know, something like this. So exactly the same way you can do in Bitrix24. That's on the aesthetic of Bitrix, like the interface, the look and feel, the place of where you can find the location where you can find things, and so on. Okay, and the tools that you want to keep, and then the other ones that you want to deactivate, and so on. Okay, from the other side, there is another like level of customization or implementation that requires developing new functions or features. So, for example, let's say, just make up an example. Let's say you are a tourism company and you want to connect the flights from different flight vendors like airlines, their future flights, with your internal calendar booking, along with the customers who booked with you some of these flights. So that requires something called what? API integration. All right. So, okay, now this data or this whole function should be somewhere, like it should be connected into your Bitrix calendar, into your CRM, and it should live in somewhere. It should look in a certain way. That is called feature development. Okay, that requires what? Business analysis and system analysis. Business analysis, which is to understand the business operations, like what exactly you're trying to accomplish from business and operation and process perspective. And then what are the system analysis, which is again the tools that or the methodologies or the applications or the programming that are required to make that business happen as a tool inside Bitrix24. And that's where you need some advanced support and some advanced help, and that's exactly where we fit in here to help you with this task. Again, another function here, just to keep it simple. Maybe I went to some extreme example with the tourism thing. Let's say you want to integrate your WhatsApp chatbot as an AI chatbot that talks to customers, and also update their records inside Bitrix24 as a CRM, so that when some customers talk to your AI model in WhatsApp, it does fill something in Bitrix so that you can follow up on it, see what's going on, and take action on it, and get maybe notified or reminded if it is required. So if it requires so. So again, that's another function that we can develop again. Another classic example is integrating the telephony. Like you want to see the phone. You want to connect your phone solution with Bitrix24 so you can make calls, receive calls on your application, Bitrix application, and get the calls recorded, processed, transcribed, evaluated, assessed, and so on. So again, that's another feature that requires further analysis and the development. So all of these functionalities in terms of customizing Bitrix24 are either something you can like just configure or change, or as you just saw me in the demo here, changing the order of places, activating, deactivating functions, and so on. Or on the other side, developed a core new function in your account. But I don't want you also here to think of this as like a overwhelming or complicated or very expensive thing to do, because it's not. Okay, it's not. It's really straightforward and simple in most cases. It is rare where it requires like really something sophisticated or complicated or expensive as well. Because Bitrix24 comes with something called the marketplace. Right, the marketplace is that a place where there are ready applications that does not require any coding or anything. So it's similar that when you go to your like mobile, go app stores or Google Play, and then look for the for certain application, click download, and then boom, you have it in your what? In your iOS or in your Android system. So same story here. There are a lot of applications that you can just take it from the marketplace, plug it with your tools, and there you have it. In a lot of cases, I mean, you can find these tools in the Bitrix marketplace. So also, of course, these applications require some kind of configuration, as you have seen, maybe theming orientation. But again, it's not that big deal, so don't be overwhelmed or don't worry about the complications or the cost as well of doing such work on Bitrix24. The bottom line is that Bitrix24 is your workspace. You can customize it the way you like, however you like it, and we can help you make that happen. We take it step by step with you until you are happy and satisfied with the work environment that you've got for Bitrix24. Okay, as usual, this is the end of our webinar. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop it in the chat, even if you're watching this on a replay mode. And just quick shout out, we are going to do the same topic, which is customizing Bitrix24, but we're going to do it on Arabic next Saturday. So it will be on 13th of September. Inshallah, we are going to do the same topic in Arabic. So if you would like to watch again or share the link with a colleague for the next topic, let me send it right away here to the chat. So we're going to do the same topic next week, inshallah, in Arabic. And don't forget that we also have a new webinar that will be the week after, where we are going to talk about email marketing inside Bitrix24. It will be on the 20th of September. So here is the webinar link again for that to register and join us. All right. Thank you again, and wish you the best. Have a good day. Assalamu alaikum.